Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 3rd of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney, Lucasfilm, Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, and George, John, and Dave working on these new TV shows, these new Star Wars movies to come in the near future, as well as other projects in the works. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that they are now currently getting out of that phase of desperation and damage control, given that, of course, with The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5, spoilers by the way, if you guys have not seen it, we are hopping into spoilers. In that particular episode, what they did with Ahsoka Tano, being portrayed by Rosario Dawson, was absolutely amazing. It really hit a new plateau for Star Wars, and I honestly firmly do believe that it really gained back a lot of the lost fans. A lot of fans left the franchise after either Episode 8 or 9's release, and now they're really gaining a lot of those fans back. And even some fans out there are a percentage of fans that really weren't all for The Mandalorian at first, but are now beginning to realize exactly what can be made by Jon Favreau in terms of quality by listening to the fans and what they want to see. So, with that being said, obviously, George, John, and Dave, especially George Lucas, particularly, has a lot of interest in really catering to the fans now moving forward. However, with that being said, what's really exciting is that with the Skywalker saga now over and the sequel trilogy a thing of the past, both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars universe and more. It's explained that currently both George Lucas and Jon Favreau are working hard together on fixing the Star Wars brand with The Mandalorian and other TV shows in the works. Now further, it's noted that currently George Lucas is focused on introducing a major connection between both Anakin Skywalker and Grogu in the 4th season of The Mandalorian, due for a release in 2022. It's explained, however, that Lucas is preparing plans with Jon Favreau and Hayden Christensen to create an important moment in between Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost and Grogu in the 4th season of the show, and that this has to do with a very crucial moment for Ahsoka Tano in the new season prepped for a 2022 release. Now, not just that. Both Season 3 and 4 are being worked on back to back, let's not forget about this, since both seasons will be doing incredible aspects with some of the core characters. Not just that, but also George Lucas is set to unveil new truths about Yoda's species in the 4th season that will have a major connection to the Jedi lore. Lucas is indeed planning to somewhat demystify Yoda in the 4th season as well by revealing a new story about Yoda through ancient High Republic era books that will be discovered at Jedi temples by Din in the 4th season. Now, Hayden Christensen has already met up with George Lucas to do work on the 4th show, which of course begins filming at the very end of 2021. So the 4th season is going to begin filming at the very end of 2021. Let's stop right there for a second. Now, the thing that is so very important about this is that they are bringing Hayden back into the mix. First off, with the Kenobi show. Second thing, of course, with the Mandalorian TV series. The Kenobi TV series, mind you, is going to begin filming this March coming up. You know, we're honestly not too far away from when Ewan McGregor is going to start doing work on that. But by the time January rolls around, they're going to do some in-studio stuff. Nothing major, nothing, crucial per se to the actual production, but a lot of pre-production stuff is being done already, and they're heading into production as early as March. So the time is coming closer and closer. So beyond all of this, the fact that George and John are working on demystifying the character of Yoda, I think that that's going to be a very risky decision on their end. I'm not quite sure if it's for the best or for the better, but I think that when we look at it this way, right? Obviously, when we look at the High Republic books that are being made, it's going to feature a younger Yoda. So it's almost like George and John have to do this. They are going to actually tap into that of Yoda's past life, set 200 years before Episode 1. That's exactly how long the High Republic era takes place before the Phantom Menace. So they're matching things up with the books. They're really tapping into Jedi lore for Din to discover You know, Din is really going to discover a lot of Jedi lore from this point on moving forward. It really shows you that Jon Favreau, at the end of the day, had this all planned from the beginning to really incorporate Jedi lore to the Mandalorian TV show. You know, you can see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to gain both sides of the fans. The fans that like, you know, the Mandalorian aspect of things, and then the fans that actually love the Jedi lore and the Force lore and that whole mythology, right? Throwing that into the mix as well. Very smart of him. He knows what he's doing. So, like I've said, this big moment between Grogu and Anakin as a Force ghost, they are planning this for a 4th season, and how it has something big to do with Ahsoka Tano by Rosario Dawson. So with that being said, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.